मेरा पहला क्वेश्चन है because we know TEC one of the biggest prominent TOs में आती है इंडिया में, and Convergence हो रहा है first ever international Valorant tournament in India. So how much you guys are already prepared क्योंकि अभी tournament तो start होने वाला है. So how's the preparation going so far?
It's been a long journey, right? It's not something that started just थोड़ी देर पहले, right? This has been culmination of 2 years of work that we've been doing with Riot, doing grassroots events, doing online events where international teams get to play, with Indian teams, creating that opportunity. We've run long format tournaments, etc. So all of it has sort of led up to this, and we've been doing a lot of LANs. Last year's TEC Arena, we've done a lot of LANs with partners. So everything's just been one more step towards Convergence, and now it's just the final dash to the finish.
Like
no sleep. Yes, whole team's just working overdrive to make this a reality.
So we were having a conversation with Sukamal. So वो बता रहे थे that when it comes to international TOs, so there are set of things, obviously RFP and everything. So I know that when it comes to execution, especially LAN, TOs कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ा बहुत तो हो जाता है, ऊंच नीच हो जाता है, टेक्निकल इशू आ गया, प्लेयर का इंटरनेट इशू आ गया, लेट्स से आपका पीसी काम नहीं कर रहा. सो उसके लिए आपने ऑलरेडी क्या क्या प्रिकॉशंस ले रखे, लाइक सम न्यू टेक और कुछ ऐसी चीज जो अभी तक इंडिया में दिखी ना हो, में इस टाइप की कोई चीज है?
So I think the biggest difference between what Convergence is going to bring versus what's done before is this is one step closer to what Riot does internationally, right? The same standards, same expectations. Most LANs don't have practice rooms for teams, right? Here we've got a whole hotel floor booked out so that teams can practice 24/7. They have everything they need so that they don't have to go anywhere. They don't have anything getting in the way of practice. Everything from their media to their meals to their content, everything is scheduled and cleared with them before, so that they know exactly what to expect, and we've been running on that from day one. So making things a lot more streamlined, a lot more planning, a lot more attention to detail, and of course a lot of learning for us as well, working with the Riot global teams, understanding how Riot works for champions and masters, how other regional leagues operate. That will help us elevate not just Convergence but as TEC also what we can do moving forward.
इसी पे कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू हैव टॉक्ड अबाउट दैट कि सारी चीज़ें उनके एक तरह से मैं कहूँगा पाम के बीच में सारे प्लेयर्स के. सो सम न्यू चैलेंजेस बिकॉज वी हैव सीन TC विद लॉट्स ऑफ डिफरेंट IPs, titles, and then comes Convergence. We already know that Nodwin was already doing the events for Riot. So do you think that we can we will see in the coming days of Convergence start over the same level of production, or maybe something better, something new?
There's a lot
when
of
it comes to broadcast only.
It's not just broadcast, right? It's the kind of content we're going to produce with the teams. We've given ourselves that challenge to sort of elevate everything we bring to the table with this event in partnership with Riot, and there's a lot of interesting stuff, a lot of new stuff. Of course, we're going to be working with Riot's broadcast tech that we used last year's for off season as well. So it's really going to elevate that entire fan experience, and we're working with Riot not just for Hindi and English, but there's going to be an exclusive Korean broadcast as well that we're going to be help producing with a team in Korea. So a lot of exciting stuff
through viewers.
Yeah.
Okay, last question ये कि अभी मैं ये सुन रहा था कि Saturday Sunday का weekend है, tickets sold off है पूरे तरीके से, and आपका
it's not just the tickets, right? It's also the paid tickets for the weekend, right? So there's a lot of interest from fans to not just come to the event but also fully take advantage of everything that's on offer, meeting the players, meeting some of the top PC and Valorant content creators in India. We're going to have tournaments on site for fans, so there's going to be TDM tournaments running throughout. So people get to show off their own skills as well. We're gonna have an exciting influencer show match with the top Indian creators. And then for fans that can't make it to the event, we've got of course our broadcasts. We're teaming up with the top creators around India for regional watch parties, and I think there's over 30 official international streamers who have gotten permission and partnered with us to create watch parties for the
Watch
event.
parties.
Yeah.
Okay, इसी पे last question है. We know that this time पे Valorant का जो online watching है CCV, it's all time low. So do you think that कि you can pull off, because it's a big event? So again, क्योंकि already हम देख सकते हैं पहले जो global vitality का match, vitality कह रहा हूँ, velocity का match होता था, orangutan, revenant, तो watching 10,000 20,000 चली जा रही थी. For the last 1 year, it's like 1,000 भी आ जाए, 2,000 भी आ जाए तो बहुत बड़ी बात है. तो when it comes to Convergence, what are your expectations with the viewership?
I think we're definitely aiming big with this one, and it's not just the CCV on one broadcast, right? We've
All
got
languages.
so many different avenues where the streams and the content is going out. We've partnered with Glance as well to service an entire new segment of the market. With not just content from the media days or highlights, but also the live streams throughout the weekend. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's going to be over 50 live streams and watch parties happening throughout the
Every day.
weekend. Every day. Yeah. So we're definitely expecting some good numbers, and hopefully everyone's going to be happy.